Time to break the chains. Your mind will melt, can't escape. The mix fix. Groove and doom collide. Get your fix. Ride the cosmic tide. Streams of power, darkness entwined. Tune in now, leave reality behind. The mix fix. Groove and doom collide. star Kevin Costner.
Taking the Aspire stage like never before.
That's a story worth telling, don't you think?
Truth be said, the only reason you're here today is you're looking for change.
It wasn't business that I didn't understand. It was money I didn't understand.
The greatest companies ever started with no money.
This is not knowledge. That's to know who you are. Stay on.
I might not have came from a wealthy family.
To London in a couple days, and it's a superior product.
As a result of the USAID cuts. In a later exchange, he says South Park lampooned.
This is the aircraft carrier shelter you seized, previously owned by a small faction of about 800 people.
Addicted to drugs and is using his immense power to get people elected, and that too many of us excuse what is abhorrent behavior.
Professor Scott Galloway was a guest on Piers Morgan's show, Piers Morgan Uncensored, to go up against Piers Morgan and Kevin O'Leary for their love affair with MAGA billionaire Elon Musk. We're going to take a look at these clips from Piers Morgan's show. Scott Galloway really takes it to them. I'm going to share my thoughts on this as well. Let's check it out together.
This is just really bad for business for Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, Scott was referencing there an appearance by Bono on Joe Rogan. We've got a clip from that. Then I'll ask you a question off the back of this.
Here we go. Just the food
But there's certainly, he said there,
in boats and warehouses.
now, as he said there, Kevin, Bono, he doesn't know for sure that that figure is correct, but there's certainly mounting concern that a lot of people are being directly impacted health-wise, including people who may die as a consequence of these cuts that have been made. Musk has responded on X. He branded Bono such a liar stroke idiot. He said 0 people have died as a result of USAID cuts. In a later exchange, he says South Park lampooned Bono as the biggest shit in the world, and they were right.
Once again, like I said a million times, Elon is not a smart person. He's an overgrown toddler, so he responds exactly the way an overgrown toddler would. Right-wingers, it's funny people make jokes about peaking in high school, because right-wingers do peak in high school. I mean, they stop maturing at a very early age. Piers is also a great example of that. And that's why he thinks it's impressive and relevant that Elon responded that way, instead of pointing out that he didn't dispute anything. He didn't prove Bono wrong. He just hurled a playground insult at him. And Pierce, with his low intellect, has such a low bar for shit like that he finds that impressive.
So he's fired into Bono, but...
And think about it. A guy who behaves like an overgrown toddler was given power to fuck with our government. What kind of a moron do you have to be to do that?
The dramatic cessation of much of what USAID did, surely, I mean, inevitably would have impacted significantly on things like public health, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I can't refute some of the facts that Scott has detailed there in terms of just the data. But you could have looked at that data decades ago when there was found some poison in a Tylenol bottle and seen a total collapse in that brand in the matter of 6 weeks. And today it's 10x what it used to be. And so.
Okay. We revere people like this Kevin O'Leary because we're groomed to value the wrong shit. So he's comparing this one incident Tylenol had that was beyond their control. He's comparing that to everyone knowing the guy who owns and runs these companies is a bigoted fucking moron. It's different. An unhinged, drug addicted, immature moron living off the government teat. Way different. The situations are nothing like.
Well, there are periods of any brand where they go into crisis, but if there's merit to the product,
except for when the person who owns the company is repeatedly fucking with the brand,
and it solves a pain point, they tend to recover. And I would argue that's going to happen in the case of Tesla, because let me ask a question from 30,000 feet. If you look at the controversy, and there's no question Elon Musk is a very controversial individual. There is just no question about that. But then you set that aside and say, can we look at the track record of executional skills on mandate he is elected to take on, whether that be space?
it is so fucked up that right-wingers are addicted to saying the word mandate now.
Or Starlink or Tesla or anything he's touched. He's the most remarkable individual. And I used
No, he's not.
to say this about Steve Jobs, who I worked for, that he
He's a trust fund twit who owns things, period.
was 80% signal and 20% noise.
Okay, that doesn't mean fucking anything. And even if we were going to say that his stupid little saying means something, yeah, well, Elon is 80% noise.
In other words,
90% noise.
in any given day, as Jobs used to tell me, this 18-hour cycle, and you should follow me and do the same. And that worked for him. Look at what he achieved. Then you look at Elon Musk, and I'd argue to anybody listening, Elon is the only individual that I've ever met that's 100% signal. He does.
See, he's fucking sucking Elon's cock. That's what right-wingers do. That's so fucking stupid. That is so fucking stupid. He's just filleting Elon because he wants to be another one of, he wants to be in the billionaire boys club with Elon and Trump.
Does not even.
And the membership requirement of being in the billionaires boy club is you have to suck each other's cocks anytime a camera is on.
Deal with noise. I've watched him walk away, and I've used this example countless of times. Countless times because I've seen it. He'll walk away from a conversation. The second he thinks it's a waste of his time, he's not garnering any information that's.
Children do the same thing. I mean, honestly, any rude person does the same thing.
Useful. And he's very awkward socially. But look at what that man has achieved.
Anybody who isn't interested in a conversation tunes out. They don't always walk away, but I mean, what the fuck? This dude is a fucking moron. He's not saying anything.
And he's only 50% through being the modern day Da Vinci, if you want to call him that.
For what? Da Vinci invented and designed things. Elon doesn't invent or design things. He owns things, period.
There's nobody on earth that's achieved as much as he has. And of course, that's.
Oh my God. Sucking that cock. Well, it's nobody's done more. Nobody's done it bigger. Nobody's done more.
Going to draw criticism. Whether it comes from a rock star that wants to be a politician. I love YouTube music.
A rock star that wants to be a politician. Oh, hey, how about like fucking actors and celebrities who want to be politicians? Oh, that's right. As long as they put a big R by their name, Kevin O'Leary sucks their cock.
Music, but I don't listen to at all.
And you know what? Anybody ever heard of a guy named Brian May? Yeah, he happens to be a rock star, but he also happens to be a fucking highly respected astrophysicist. Who's Kevin O'Leary? He's the rich TV guy who everybody thinks is a dumbass.
All to Bono's politics. I don't think
he's Kevin O'Leary is the rich white dumbass who like fucking acts like, oh my God, acts like he's completely infatuated with any other rich asshole or puts an R next to their name.
Spends a lot of time worrying about it until he's talking on air. I'd rather he write music that I can enjoy. I'd rather listen to what Musk has to say in terms of moving forward on these mandates that solve.
Musk, who has not made anything. He just owns things, and now he's a celebrity. I mean, that's Elon's actual skill, is being a celebrity. A really bad one, a hated one, but that's his thing.
Huge problems for mankind. Where would the Ukrainian soldiers be without Starlink?
Yeah.
Where would people be without Teslas that provide incredible value?
Back in the beginning, when Teslas first rolled out, and I knew about Elon as the flamethrower guy, you know, I didn't have anything against him. But then I learned more about him, who the real Elon Musk is, and fuck that motherfucker. He's just a trust fund twat who owns things.
For the dollar and the low-cost versions.
So Kevin O'Leary is criticizing Bono for having opinions. And here he is. He's a TV guy, a businessman and a TV guy. Could you not say the same thing to him? Hey, Kevin O'Leary, shut up and stick to business instead of wading into politics. He's you know, been going on lots of shows and trumpeting. No, so hey, the pop of Elon on his show. Inventor Kevin O'Leary, what idea that here's petty X all day long arguing with people, posting dumb memes to quote unquote own the lid. Worship.
Well, if we are, it's going to be because of Elon Musk.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting. I was standing with him in the line to meet President Trump and the Emir of Qatar in Doha 2 weeks ago at the state dinner. And it was before Elon asked me what we were all doing lining up. And I said, we're going to meet Donald Trump for a handshake. And he laughed and went, I do that every day. I went,
Yeah, because he's a fucking toddler. He's a child. He has the mind of an 8-year-old.
No, I don't even know why you're standing here. Anyway, he thought it'd be funny to carry on standing there. And when he got to Trump, they both burst out laughing. But notwithstanding that, he was bored and he pulled out his phone and began showing me and a couple of other people just on his phone the Optimus humanoid robots and where they've got to.
That someone else came up with.
And they were dancing in this video clip. And it was one of the most extraordinary things I've seen. And he said, you know, these are going to be the biggest thing in the world within 15 years. And everyone's going to have one, or rich people will want 10. And they're going to change the world. And they're going to do every boring thing in the world you could possibly wish them to do. And he had a kind of boyish enthusiasm for this technology. And that made me just look at him and think, why do you need all the aggravation of politics?
He's an attention-starved toddler.
You know, it's like he's bored.
He gets bored because he surrounds himself with smart people and he just can't. He's not on their level. Like, he doesn't know enough about the stuff he owns to participate in the actual business of it. So
brought him so much aggravation. And yet, as you said, Kevin, he's a genius, really, in many other ways. I mean,
no, he's not.
Do you accept, Scott, that he's a genius, or do you feel it's smoke and mirrors with Musk? Because when I watched him talk me through his Optimus thing, I just saw the 10-year-old boy who used to write programs.
The dumb person impressed a dumb person who's easily impressed by any rich bigot with money. We're groomed. That's the real grooming in the world. We are groomed to equate wealth with intelligence and authority with wisdom. Neither of those things is true. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Idiots are born with money. idiots get elected, one does not equate to the other. Just because a person's rich doesn't mean they're smart. They just own things. They inherited money like he did. He had familial wealth, and he started using it to buy things. And then we, as a society, get groomed. I mean, go on the internet anytime you want and just mention the, like, criticize a wealthy person and call the wealthy person an idiot, and they'll like, oh, well, they must be smarter, they wouldn't have all that money, shit like that. Makes no sense. Oh my god.
Damn it! Coming for you. Only the boss were here. He'd show them.
Oh, you killed him. Overcome him. Don't rush it.
I couldn't miss the party. Coming for you. I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Don't bother. The snuff's ready. I thought we were against murder.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming.
No more. Give him the pepper snuff. Oh, you killed him. Don't cry, you'll live. The snuff's ready. Won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Time to knock this guy out. Too simple. Ugh, great job, Sherry. You had one chance and you blew it.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'll report you to the police if you try to touch me. How do you do?
Biraz mola vereceğim.
Help me, please.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Is this familiar to you?
Don't distract me from my duties.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
I sought out the Eel's warehouse, but alas, Friedrich Panzer was nowhere to be found.
So I heard. I must say, this is a distinctly underwhelming outcome. Your brother expected better from you.
Well, nothing is ever to Mycroft's satisfaction, so little has changed.
Since you're here, Mr. Holmes, how about an interview? Strictly on background? Get to know the real you. Mycroft is rather tight-lipped, as you know.
Information is Mycroft's currency, and he does not disperse it lightly. He will tell you a barefaced lie without hesitation if it advances his cause. As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be. Now, on to other matters. We have another case for you. Are you interested?
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot. I'll let you know if something else comes up.